What is good, YouTube? Today I'm going to be going over AMC and GME stock and why I believe there's about to be a huge gap up by the end of this month. But before I do get into why I believe that, make sure to go down and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, because I do update you guys on AMC and GME stock every single day. So today was a pretty solid day on GameStop. I did point out that cup and handle that formed yesterday towards the end of the day, and it's been bullish ever since we got that cup and handle. Now GameStop closed at $21.66. It hit a high of $21.75, and there was millions of dollars loaded into call options today for GameStop expiring next month. It could have been possibly Roaring Kitty. I wouldn't doubt if he comes back sometime this month with a portfolio update, because not only do I think he's holding over 13 million shares now, but I believe that he is loading into call options. Historically, in the past 4 years, GameStop is always green in the month of October. It always has a good, decent run. So I believe that cycle is not going to break. I mean, we've pointed out the inverse head and shoulders, and a lot of people were saying, oh no, that's a freaking head and shoulders. Does it look like a head and shoulders now? No, it freaking doesn't. This is obviously an inverse head and shoulders. This is the definition of an inverse head and shoulders, and it is extremely bullish, guys. It is extremely freaking bullish. Every indicator, no matter what you pull up, the MACD, the RSI, the OBV, everything is flashing green. It's a green light. And none of this is financial advice. I'm not telling anyone to buy, sell, or hold. I just threw in $300 for the heck of it in weekly call options today. Call options that expire this Friday. $23 calls. I bought them when they're at $11 a contract. They closed today at $17 a contract. Obviously, with weekly calls that are out of the money, it's extremely freaking risky. I'm betting that a move is going to happen in the next 2 days. And it might not happen. GameStop has been bouncing up and down off this pattern ever since freaking May. The only way we're going to get a gap up is if the ceiling finally shatters for GameStop and volume picks up. Volume has been completely dead the past week. Only 4 million shares traded today, but we still closed the day up 1.8% at $21.66. AMC, on the other hand, closed at $4.23, and I really do believe we found a bottom here at $4.03. I believe that was the bottom, and I believe AMC could be getting ready for a huge gamma squeeze, possibly bigger than GameStop. I believe GameStop is going to have a huge squeeze, don't get me wrong. We could see GameStop trading over $100 by next month. It is so extremely possible. In my opinion, I believe it could happen. But with AMC, I mean, there's no saying how high AMC could go. We've seen stocks like drug just run up 1,500%. And the people that are saying, oh, the market makers are never going to let it happen, are the same people that were saying AMC would never go back to $10 when it was trading at $3. And it went to $13 within 48 hours. From $2.90 to $13 within 48 hours. When AMC runs, it is going to freaking run. It's not going to be no little jump. I think when AMC runs, it is going to be a massive run, and it is going to happen fast in the blink of an eye. I mean, we saw basically AMC teleport to $13, which is freaking insane, and I think it's going to happen again. History does tend to repeat itself, but just looking at GameStop and AMC stock, it is safe to say it is extremely bullish. And I don't have $1 million, but if I did, I would put it all on call options right now. I wouldn't even be searching for a home to buy. I wouldn't freaking go buy a car. I would go $500,000 GameStop, $500,000 AMC. Call options. That's how bullish I am, and that's how much I believe there's going to be an explosive move this month. This guy said, look at AMC chart specifically to the Bollinger Bands just before it ripped, and on the right where they are now. So the Bollinger Bands was extremely tight before the squeeze in 2021. As of right now, it is as tight as it's ever been. I mean, the pressure on AMC stock is unreal. We know damn well people aren't selling their shares at this price. We know damn well that the on-balance volume for AMC is at its all-time high. It's never been this high in history, and it's stayed this high ever since it's jumped up in May. This is the on-balance volume right here. It wasn't even this high in 2021. That means people are buying AMC 10 times more than they were in 2021. And we haven't even seen any price action. It's just been consolidating. right now at $4. It is not long before this is sent to the moon. As far as AMC, I'm holding my shares, and I did put in $1,000 into $5 calls expiring on December 20th. I am freaking ready. And I also still am holding all my GameStop calls. All my GameStop calls. Like I said, I even bought some more today, weekly calls, because that's how much of a gambling addict I am. I'm addicted, but I love the game. I love it. So like I said earlier, GameStop has a tendency to run during the week of Halloween. So the Halloween week runs for GME since 2020. In 2020, GameStop ran 24%. In 2021, GameStop ran 50%. In 2022, GameStop ran 45%. And last year, it ran 14%. And this is all on Halloween week, coming very soon. I wouldn't doubt if the run starts freaking tomorrow. Pressure has been building. I really think the third run could happen at any second. And it starts with a gap up to $23. We hold 23, we see 25. 25, people are going to freaking FOMO in. People are going to be buying. Roaring Kitty comes back, says he has 13 million shares. We're going to see GameStop teleport to the moon. We're not going to fly to the moon, guys. And people probably have post notifications on, waiting for Roaring Kitty to post. No, I think the second he posts, we are going to teleport. That's why I'm already locked in my calls. This guy said 5 days in a row with higher highs and higher lows. Closed above the SMA 20 as well. So the past 5 days, GameStop is up about 5%. Millions of dollars loaded into call options. Today, someone bought 62,000 shares after hours. At $21.66, it filled. Someone dumped in $1.3 million into GameStop today. This is the 5th largest trade of the month. I mean, these are people that have money. These are people that have millions of dollars, and we don't know who the frick they are. They might be gambling addicts, or they might just be extremely bullish on GameStop. Everything is flashing green. Like I said, we're talking about GameStop here. We're talking about AMC stock here. When these stocks run, they freaking run. It's not no little runs. We saw it in May, up almost 400, 500% in 2 days. And if you think it's over now, I think you're freaking crazy. I think you're crazy. I think we're just getting started. The only thing we're lacking right now for GameStop and AMC is volume. And I feel like Roaring Kitty knows this. That's why I think he's going to come back any possible day. But that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did make it to the end of the video and you haven't subscribed yet, what the heck are you guys doing? Make sure to go down and subscribe. Today, like I said, I did put in around $300 into $23 calls expiring this Friday. Extremely risky. I might just lose every dime. But it is a risk I'm willing to take because I do believe a gap up is coming. And it's not just me. There was tons of people dumping hundreds of thousands of dollars into calls expiring this Friday. Obviously, there's millions of dollars in calls loaded up for November, but people are expecting a run over the next 2 days. All I gotta say is look at the chart. It looks bullish. It looks freaking bullish. There's nothing else to say. But I will keep you guys updated on what happens with AMC and GME stocks, so make sure to stay tuned on my channel. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. As y'all know, I'm buying the dip.
Here we go. Come on. Push it. Buying the dip.